Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Number one, party anthem. Come on, come on, come on. Before the moment's gone. Number one, party anthem. Yeah, yeah. The look I blew, the rush I blew, the she's with me is the guy.
Welcome to Sirius SM, where we break down the biggest political and social issues from a serious, faith-based perspective. Today we're tackling one of the most weaponized terms in modern politics, racism. What is it? How has it been used historically? And most importantly, how is it being manipulated today to push a dangerous agenda? Let's get into it. What is racism? Racism, in its true definition, is the belief that one race is superior to another, leading to discrimination, oppression, or segregation. Throughout history, different civilizations have engaged in racism, whether it was the caste system in India, the Ottoman Empire's treatment of Christian minorities, or Jim Crow laws in America. Racism is real, and it has been a destructive force in many societies. However, what we see today is something different. The term racism has been redefined and weaponized, not to combat actual racist hatred, but to silence political opponents, attack Western civilization, and justify radical policies. The evolution of racism in modern politics. Decades ago, racism meant legal discrimination, like segregation, or denying someone's rights based on race. But today, racism has become an ever-expanding concept used to attack traditional values. If you believe in national borders, you're called racist. If you oppose affirmative action, you're called racist. If you question crime statistics, you're called racist. The goal isn't to stop hatred, it's to control speech and thought. What's even worse is that redefinition of racism has led to a new form of discrimination, anti-white racism. In schools, children are taught that being white makes them inherently privileged or oppressive. Diversity hiring quotas openly discriminate against whites. Entire industries promote anti-racism, training that teaches that Western culture itself is racist. This isn't about equality, it's about power. The arguments about racism today. The left's perspective. Systematic racism exists. The left argues that racism is built into society. Things like housing laws, policing, and education all supposedly favor white people. They claim disparities in wealth and crime rates are proof of institutional racism. Equity over equality. The modern left believes in equity, not equality. This means enforcing policies that favor minorities over whites to correct historical injustices. This is why they push for race-based hiring, reparations, and racial quotas. The right's perspective. Cultural differences matter more than race. Conservatives argue that racial disparities have more to do with culture, family, structure, and personal responsibility than systematic racism. The success of Asian Americans, for example, contradicts the claim that America is racist. If white supremacy was the cause of all inequality, why do Asian Americans outperform whites in income and education? The real racism is anti-white, while the left claims to fight racism. Policies openly discriminate against whites. Critical race theory in schools teaches children that being white is something to apologize for. Universities and corporations prioritize diversity over merit. The real goal isn't ending racism. It's replacing one form of discrimination with another. The Catholic's perspective on race. As Catholics, we reject hatred. All people are made in the image of God, but we also believe in truth and justice. Racism, in a traditional sense, is sinful, but so is the modern push to demonize an entire race in the name of social justice. The Catholic Church teaches that nations have the right to preserve their cultures, loving your people, your nation, and your heritage, not racism. It's natural. The real danger today is not old school racism, but the new racial ideology that seeks to divide us, erase Western heritage, and replace merit with racial quotas. As Catholics and conservatives, we should reject racial hatred, but we should also reject the lies of modern race politics. My final take. The term racism has been hijacked to push an agenda of guilt and division. We need to reclaim the conversation. There is nothing wrong with loving your nation, defending your culture, or rejecting policies that discriminate against you. The left wants to make you feel ashamed of your identity. Don't fall for it. That's it for today. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about how racism is used in politics today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay serious.